Hello, and welcome to part 8 of the video series Cisco UCCE 12.X Build Your Own Lab. In this video, I'm going to be installing Cisco Call Manager 12.5. I've gone ahead and connected to the administration PC, and we're going to start by opening up a connection to VMware. Going to HTTPS 10.100.0.4. We're going to log in as root and put the password in. Going to click on virtual machines, and we're going to first you need to know that Cisco is very particular about the hardware that the VMs are installed on, and they have created special OVA templates that you need to use for installing the software on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load up the OVA template for the Call Manager server. So I'm going to create register VM. I'm going to deploy a virtual machine from an OVF or OVA file. Click next. I'm going to click in here. It's in my downloads. The file is called CUCM 12.5 VMV13. So I'm going to open that. And up here I'm going to put in the name of the VM that we're going to be creating, which is lab CUCM 01. I'm going to click next. I'm going to store it in data store 1. Click next. And the Ethernet 0 interface is going to be on VLAN 10. We're going to go down here and select the 2500 user node size. We're going to set the disk provisioning to thin, and we're going to tell it to, well, actually turn this off for now, because I need to go in and tweak the settings before we turn it on. So I'm going to click next and click finish. Okay, I'm now going to click lab CUCM 01. I'm going to go into edit. Now by default, all of these templates are set up to automatically reserve CPU and memory. Now since this is a lab, we don't want to do that, because it will keep the CPUs for itself rather than only using them when it needs it. So in here I'm going to change the reservation to 0. I'm going to go into memory and I'm going to change this reservation to 0. I'm also going to go in here to the CD-ROM. Oh, I haven't uploaded the ISO file yet, so we will click save for now. I need to go to the data store. I'm going to go to data store browser. I'm going to go to ISOs. I'm going to create a directory and call that CUCM. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to upload the ISO. This is going to take a few minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video until it's uploaded. The ISO is now almost complete. There we go. It's now on the server. So I'm going to click close. Going to go and click CUCM, edit, CD, data store ISO file, ISOs, CUCM, UCS, select. Now I'm going to make sure connect is checked, click save. Now I'm going to go up here, power on, click console, launch remote console. Apparently there's a new version coming out. I'm going to remind me later. Okay. Disk is found. To begin testing, we want to do skip. We'll have to use keys. So we'll hit tab and do skip, enter. Okay, we want Cisco Unified Communications Manager. Hit tab, click enter. We'll click yes, enter. I'm going to click proceed, so I'm going to hit enter. Apply patch, no, click enter. Basic install, continue, hit enter. And for this, I'm in Central Time, so I'm going to pick America Chicago. Hit tab, hit enter. Hit continue. Do you want to change MTU size? No. Hit enter. Do you want to use DHCP? No. Hit enter. Hostname is going to be lab CUCM 01 with IP address 10.100.10.21. The mask is 255.255.255.0 and the gateway is 10.100.10.1. Do we want to enable domain name system DNS client on this machine? Yes, so hit enter. Primary DNS, that's going to be 10.100.10.11. Secondary, it's going to be 10.100.10.12. The domain is going to be myhomelabs.us. Hit tab, click OK, click enter. Administrator ID, we're going to put as administrator. And put the password in. Hit tab and then enter. Organization, we'll put myhomelabs.us, unit, lab, location, home, state, Missouri. Hit tab, now hit enter. Is this the first node in the cluster? Yes. so hit enter. NTP, that's going to be 10.100.10.11. Tab 10.100.10.12. And then tab down to OK, hit enter. Security password, put the password in. Tab and then enter. Do you want to configure SMTP? No, so we'll hit tab to select no and then hit enter. We're going to disable this, so we're going to use the down arrow key and then space to select, tab and then enter. Application user name is going to be admin and put the password in. Tab and then enter. Platform configuration is complete. Select OK to continue. So we'll hit enter. Now it's going to start installing the software. This is going to take some considerable amount of time, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'm going to come back once the installation is complete. Okay, so now the Call Manager should be installed. I'm going to click here, hit shift. Yep, the Call Manager is now installed. Now we can try to connect to it now. Now I'm going to open up a browser. Go to https 10.100.10.21. Click on advanced, click continue. Click on the top link and we'll just try to log in. Now these are just alerts and warnings, you can ignore these. So we're in good shape now. So we'll continue installing or configuring Call Manager in a later video. So that's it for the installation of Call Manager. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and like the video, and see you next time.